So I posted something today on social media, and it was a picture of Elvis Presley, arguably the most famous entertainer that we've seen in the past century. The guy was very talented, died way too young, but I heard this interview that they played over what was film back then, but video of him backstage waiting to go out on stage. He was in it looked like almost like a high school locker room, and he was waiting to go out. He was ready to go. He was pacing around, and underneath all that was the interview of him talking about how he had what he called stage fright, and that he had it before every time he went out, every time he went out on stage to perform. I thought that was fascinating because you would think somebody who is that famous, did that many shows, that many movies, interviews, television, that eventually, especially after 20 some years, you don't have the jitters anymore. Well, he did. And he was very honest and open about it, which I think is a great thing to do. And I was impressed by the fact that he was willing to share that. A lot of us don't want to share that. But I think it really helps to round off he was human. He was just like you and I. And it didn't matter how much he had entertained or where he had been or how many people he sang in front of. It was still important to him before he went out on stage that he did well. And that was something else he included after that quote. That should tell you right there that we all care. And that's part of why we have the jitters. That's part of why we have the stage fright, if you will. We really want to do well. And that's the same thing that Elvis was saying, is he wanted to perform well. He said the people around him, it seemed to be no big deal for them after a while, but for him, it was important, just like it's important to you and I. So all of that being said, the reason I posted that out there is I'm an Elvis fan to a point. I'm not one of these big followers or have a Velvet Elvis hanging on my wall. But I did see that, and it just really, it grabbed me. And I thought, for a guy that I did respect as a really talented individual, came up from wherever, his story's amazing. But to see that helped kind of remind me that everybody battles a little bit of anxiety, butterflies, stage fright, whatever it may be. So if you're an Elvis fan, I promise, I love the guy. I mean, I enjoyed a lot of his music. Not all of it, but a lot of it. I'm not putting him down whatsoever or trying to diminish him. But I think it's important that everybody understand the greatest entertainer of the past 100 years even had stage fright and anxiety before going out and speaking or performing and doing what they do every day. So I wanted that to be something that you can tuck away in your mind. So next time that you're about to speak to customers, your employees, you're going out to speak on stage, wherever it is, that you're not alone, and it's okay to have a little bit of that excitement and that anxiety built inside. Don't let it consume you, but let it be something that helps give you a little jolt, a little bit of energy, and help add to the excitement of what you're getting to do. You have something that is very valuable that nobody else has. It's your knowledge. So enjoy that you're able to go out and share that with someone else and help make them better.